Hello! Today's story is Humphrey's First Christmas. It's written and illustrated by Carol Heyer. This is a camel. I don't know if all of you have ever seen a camel before, but this is the camel that's going to be in our story. And as you can see from the background, we're in a time a long, long ago. In fact, it's a place very different from our own. It's all desert. And these are camel tracks. They're a much different track than any other animal that we see around here, aren't they? When camels go together in a line and they're led by a human, and that's called a caravan. But wait, what is this left down in the sand? And so our story begins. Sometimes pages can be awfully tricky. Behold, most beauteous and exalted king of all should be my name. Instead, they call me Humphrey. You can see he's not real happy about that. This I could bear if the worst thing of all had not happened. My dearest possession, my glorious carpet blanket, has been lost along the trail. Now I am never warm, and I suffer terribly. That is why I have set into motion a plan to replace my greatest of all treasures. I carefully nudge my nose inside the caravan master's tent. This is followed closely by the chattering of my teeth, thereby letting the master know that I am most enormously cold. Success! He has not pushed me out, and I remain hopeful that a new blanket will soon be mine. Three rich caravans have joined us, and there has been talk of kings. Yet these kings bring me no joy, for they tied 3 huge chests to my bare back. They are so heavy, I'm sure each must be filled with rocks. Look at this star that suddenly appeared in the sky. Isn't that different than all of the rest of them? And you kind of wonder about Humphrey, because look at all of these. He must be maybe a whiner. Because look, all of these camels, they're piled so much higher than he is. He just has these 3 little boxes. The other camels are wearing the finest of blankets. They're all comfortable and warm. Not one of them thinks about me, their cousin, in pain and misery because of the loss of my most precious carpet blanket. I cry out in sorrow. I weep. Today I continue my plan to regain my treasured blanket. I add loud sniffling to the chattering of teeth, and I squeeze my entire body inside my master's tent. As I do so, out rolls my master. for the tent is exactly camel-sized. It is as I planned. As the master chases me away, he tosses me a new blanket. I have success. Once more I am covered with splendor and comfort. I am filled with delight. If it were not for the heavy chests I am forced to carry, I would be almost happy. We have followed one star for many long nights. Now our caravan enters the town of Bethlehem. Its streets and inns are crowded with travelers. My master gives no thought to my tired feet and rumbling belly. I am forced to move on. At last, we reach the end of our journey. But I'm confused. There is no great palace, no rich oasis, no palms heavy with fruit. I see only a lowly stable with a family inside. The three kings rejoice and rush forward to bow before the young woman who cradles a baby. Finally, the chests are taken from my back and placed before this tiny child. As each box is opened, I see no stones, only gold, frankincense, and myrrh. In this land, I have walked past many children, but never before have I felt the need to walk toward one. Now, I kneel before this baby, shivering in a manger. Watching him gladdens me more than sweet water, fresh hay, or even my wondrous new blanket. I look into the baby's eyes, and I am overwhelmed by love. I pull the treasure from my back and lay my gift carefully upon this child. He smiles, and my nose and whiskers tingle with joy. I am happy to my toes, and even without my blanket, I feel warm. Beloved, most beauteous and exalted King of all, should be his name. Instead, they call him Jesus. And this is the end of our story. But don't forget that it's Jesus. That's the reason we give gifts, to show our love for others. The end.